Hey guys, welcome back to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. We're currently doing Odin's trials, so let's get going.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't feel right.
What is this place?
Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back.
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find him.
He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
Where's it gone?
Keep going.
How do you find it? It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find him.
Then you will succeed.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
Drink to play on you. Keep going.
The water is foul.
It's thick.
It is foul. The bridge. It's broken. Fix it.
You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed.
You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian. finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
A ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. A line to the truth. The bridge.
She did it.
You fixed the bridge.
Fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the
Well
house.
done. You succeeded.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
The runes.
Focus the runes. Come on. They are the key. You can open the gate.
Quickly, focus.
Focus now.
Focus now.
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong, but he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, Wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
What's that sound?
They're coming for me!
What's that voice? You can hear Dillian. It's Dillian. There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Feel it. You'll die. Run. Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Run. Senua. You don't run. I'm sorry. You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your soul? To defend yourself.
What shall I do?
Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. This is what death feels
Where are you?
It's just, you've got them. You have them. Where's the door? To find a way out. Find the gates. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I can't find you! They're coming!
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster. It's done.
You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be easy.
You're getting there. Can you do another one? It's too much.
Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
No. Too much to do.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua?
Face.
A mask.
What is it?
What does it see?
Get closer.
It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Don't go to the...
Where are we? What is this?
It's the same.
Different.
It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay?
The bridge.
It's not broken.
It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
He loves you.
Open the gate.
She can't.
Open the gate.
It's locked.
Try harder.
She can't. The gate. She can't. She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
You have no chance for love me.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever. He led you astray. Dillian.
There he is.
What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through.
His love is
Dillian, don't lose him.
way too many times.
Always let him disappear.
Dillian,
Where is he?
hey.
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
He was the only.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The dark. The world once seemed so simple.
Do you think she
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Do you remember how he made you feel? He saw that she was strong.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
Not in this world. You can't. He saw that she was strong. Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you. What it was to touch him. Dillian saved you from them.
Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
We spend our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. You're cursed. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Was it worth it? You kill the things you love with your curse.
You kill the things that are most precious to you.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
Your curse played to Dillian.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her father. Look what happens to the things you love. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. You had that loved you.
You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it.
The curse cannot be undone. Nobody will love you. Your curse has claimed Dillian. Years had passed since she left her father.
He was kind.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
What if they're all about wasting your time just delaying, minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special. Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be
this. Be the first time. Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Do you remember what it was to touch him? Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. She had light in her heart. She's few trials to distract you. Who set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you. What if they're taking you closer to Dillian? Found Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asked Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she said. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Strangled him. Believed in him.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the
You
thing she
can't.
loves.
She destroys the thing she loves. Why didn't she? She couldn't take it. Do you remember the way he touched you?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
With you, it makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds. But it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language. You don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed.
You'll never succeed.
Slow, quicker.
Things that are most precious to you. She knew this.
She thought she had light within her when she was.
She is pure darkness. It's necessary. Be quick.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld. And looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far. Don't let him slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall. Be quick. Be quick. Careful. It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to him. Just gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, Only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay, the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. Pointless tests. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Okay guys, this is where I'm gonna stop. We've just got one of Odin's trials still left. The one with the fire demon was quite a difficult one. But still one more trial left, and as you can see, I've actually found the last collectible, so this game is now 100% completed. But I'll continue just to finish the story. Join me again in the next episode, and we'll continue and see where Senua ends up. Thanks for watching. Saint Blade signing out. Cheers.